Good morning. It's 8:25 a.m. on day 2 of my 30-day challenge daily vlog day recording day. I've been up for a little while. I'm working right now. I've got my little setup over here. I've got the treats over there for any cat who might want to bother me during the course of the day. So, Happy New Year, day 2. It is only Thursday. Isn't it weird when a holiday falls in the middle of the week and you don't have spare time, holiday or vacation time saved up if you're still working. If you're not working, then it doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want. But when Christmas and New Year's are in the middle of the week, it makes the whole season for me off. Do you feel the same way? Um, it doesn't flow well. There's all this lead up time, and you only have the one day, essentially. You've got the day before, evening, to the day where you're celebrating, and then usually that Thursday one is I'm pretty tired. But I'm not really tired today, except for the fact that it's morning and I'm not a morning person, so I'm sitting here without makeup and I'm working at home, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have to get ready yet. So, as this is a daily vlog, this is the first segment, and I just wanted to say hello, and I will continue this a little bit later because I am working and it's boring. So, not anything that I can, it's not exciting enough to have you watch me enter on a keyboard the different things that I do. So, anyway, I will be back a little bit later. And it'll just look like a few seconds. Oh, it's cold. Just checking in for a minute. I just answered a question in my head about why the holidays are not as enjoyable when the holiday is on a Wednesday. It's because there's 2 Mondays in 1 week. I keep thinking it's Monday and it's Thursday. Oop, there's a truck. Did you see that shadow? My room faces the street in a residential neighborhood. Anyway, so I was thinking about, am I going to go to my body pump class tonight? And what about book stuff? And I'm like, wait a minute, it's Thursday. So that's all I wanted to say. And I will stop now. This is a video log, a daily log. So I am just kind of putting in what I'm doing during the day. I'm still working in my bedroom here. You can see the bed back there. There's my screen. Is that pretty? And the heart that my grandniece put in that nice, pretty colored blue bottle. And I'm working, so I will be back with maybe something more interesting than these little realizations that I'm finding as I think out loud in work. See you later, or in 2 seconds. Hi, I'm back. I wasn't really gone. I've been here all day long. I'm done working for the day. I have signed up for a body pump class in an hour, so I changed, even though I'm wearing the same thing. I have my workout pants on. Yoga pants, they call them. Although I don't do yoga. Okay, so this is day 2 of the video log, continued. I don't know if I don't need to keep telling you because you're actually watching it all, and I'm going to splice it all together. And this is not a good day. I'm very low energy. I'm trying to burst through and be more energetic, but it's been an unfocused day. I have a candy. Sorry. I'll try not to be too obvious. Anyway, so I worked all day long. It's day 2 of 2025. I'm in accounting and finance and dispute resolutions. I do stuff with a small company like that. There's not that many employees, going through some challenging times right now, so it's pedal to the metal, but I'm unfocused. So it's good to kind of get outside when you're unfocused, kind of look at the sky. If you've been in all day long, just go outside. And I find that it opens up my mind. I start looking towards possibilities instead of problems. Changes it sometimes, and most times changes my mood to a more uplifted one if I'm kind of feeling like I'm in isolation. So, and it's not really isolation when you stay home, but it is if you stay there and start dwelling on the problems inside. So I don't really have a topic or topics to talk about. I just want to do a video log every day and post it in the evening. I can't really, at this time, I like to use my phone and video log in the car, but I have run out of space on my phone. I have to keep, oh, there's a message on here. Hold on a second here. Something work related. Sorry for the interruption. Anyway, yeah, train of thought. I don't really have a topic to talk about. I did write a few things down during the day. The part of my journey is I'm a voice actor, but not active. I want to become more active in that passion that I have for audiobooks and doing little character voices and develop that. So I've been watching a lot of different channels with creators that are voice actors or are creating a channel. And I'm thinking about either creating another channel where I am utilizing my voice acting talents, or transitioning to that on this channel, because I haven't been doing Temu hauls in abundance. So it's not good when you don't have like a well-defined subject matter, I don't think. And there's so many things that I like that I'm kind of muddled about it. I do know, though, that I do want to utilize my creative side for my next career after I retire from the 9-to-5 job situation, which is great. You know, I like having a steady paycheck. I like having collaboration and interaction with people at the office. I like being able to be flexible and work at home as well. So it's really, really nice. But at the same time, I kind of want to do something on my own eventually. And I will. Everyone will. You know, when you get to be of a certain age, you generally retire, but you retire to do your own pursuits, to pursue your own new life and schedule and subject matter such that it is. Some people, when they retire, they just retire and they travel or they volunteer, and you know, they don't necessarily choose to continue earning some kind of an income. Unfortunately, I am not one of those. I will probably be earning an income well into my 80s. I mean, I don't know. If and I don't do the lotto, I don't gamble, I don't do anything like that. I just, I don't think that it pays. But anyway, so creative is where I'm headed. That or real estate as well. I used to work for a real estate company, and my throat, I don't have a sore throat, but I feel like I'm exerting. I was singing a lot the last 2 days. Anyway, so I have a couple different ideas rolling around in my head. What do you guys think? What are you doing? What are your thoughts about retirement? I think that it's very important to have a plan, some kind of a plan in place, not hide under a rock and hope that, because that's what I'm just speaking from my own experience. I never thought I would get to this point where, yeah, I've got some 401k over there, and I've got a job now, and Social Security plus 401k is not going to cut it if I want to continue to do some of the things that I like to do, like travel a little bit to see my family and stuff. I mean, I don't usually travel abroad or out of country or, do things like that. I would like to do that, but I haven't really traveled extensively. I think the furthest I've ever gone was Tahiti, and that was for my honeymoon. And it's beautiful there, Maria Island. That was gorgeous. But that's the only trip I've ever taken besides Mexico, because I lived in Southern California, and we used to drive, sometimes accidentally, over the border and into, somebody's yelling. Oh, what's the name of that border town? Let's see. That everybody goes to. I can't, it's like, oh, what is it called? What is it called? There was one day I had spent the weekend at my brother's house in Carlsbad, border town of San Diego, Mexico. Oh, it doesn't even say. Tijuana. Tijuana. I accidentally, because when I left him, I got on the freeway and I got on the phone, was talking to my sister, and I'm driving home to San Jose. Not San Jose. I used to live in San Jose. Back to Phoenix. And I accidentally drove right into Tijuana. I was in Tijuana. I tried to turn around. I told them there was no way to turn around, and I went up to a cop. Hey, policia, how do I get out of here? He goes, you're going to have to go all the way around. So 4 hours later, you go around this circle of cars that's bumper to bumper. People trying, they're trying to get into California, so every car is stopping. And there's chicle. People running through the streets selling things. It was really, looking back on it, it was funnier than heck. But when I was in it, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have a passport. What if they arrest me for being in Mexico? This was like 5 years ago. Or maybe 6. No, okay, so it was probably closer to 10 years ago. So it took about 4 hours to go through that process. And when I finally, was at the end, up to the policeman or the guy in the booth, the border patrol, he was like laughing, and I'm like, I don't have a passport. And he's like, you don't have a passport? And for a minute I thought I was going to get in trouble. But he let me through. So, why am I talking about this? I don't know. But look it, energy is up. Oh, we were talking about careers and ending, the 9 to 5 and doing something different. How did I end up in Tijuana? I don't know. See, these are unorganized thoughts. That's what this daily vlog is all about. It's about organizing my thoughts. So I did write some things down, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Today is a little unorganized, so I hope that's okay. Well, we'll see. You can stop watching at any time. This is really, I think, a good journal There are other people that do video logs every single day. And, oh wow, I have to leave soon. Um, anyway, there are other people that do video logs every day. And it turns out to be really good for organizing your thoughts and interacting with you guys and sharing ideas and experiences and helping if you can on either side. I still haven't done a live. I was thinking about doing one of these video logs live. What do you think about that? Okay, so what else do I want to talk? Oh, I was watching Greg Braden, not Greg Brady. Greg Braden, look him up on YouTube. He is amazing. He's a scientist, engineer, forward thinking, energy. I'll talk more about him in later video logs. Anyway, he made a couple of points, or one point that stuck with me was our bodies, we usually die off before 100. And he was saying that many centuries ago or hundreds of years ago, people would live hundreds of years. And I've heard that. I mean, have you ever read the Bible? I always thought that was an exaggeration of the age. But, you know, it talks about people that are 800 years old and 300 years old. And he was saying that one of the reasons why we do end up dying so young is because of hurt in our life that we have not resolved. So every single human, I believe, goes through life and is hurt nonstop, subtly, directly, harmed, belittled, turns to substance abuse to put something numb, to become numb, and that affects our health, and that's why and in addition, I think today we kind of know already that there's outside pollutants in the skies, in our food, in our food, in our water. So we're breathing, we're eating, we're working on computers. There are things that can harm us that way as well. So that plus stress creates disease, conditions that shorten your life. So maybe what do you think about that? Do you think that there's some truth to that? Do you think that we can live longer than are expected? And I think also in our mind, we are programmed to believe that we can only live 105 years at the most, or 120, and then everyone says, well, I wouldn't want to live to be that old because I wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, I'd probably be senile or whatever, but I don't think that that's necessarily something that has to happen. And I'm here to prove it. So in 100 years, I'll still be here. Who knows? Let's do the 100-year challenge. The 150. Let's shoot for 150 with our mind intact, working out like I'm getting ready to do, eating right, trying to breathe right, be aware of the pollutants around us, and the best way to eliminate them from our body. So let's see, what else? Oh, another thing. Now we're talking about living to 100, but I also wrote down do my will. Now you never know when you're going to die. And when you have assets, if you do not have a will, you will, everything will be tied up for months and months, years maybe, before it's dispersed in the way that you would like it or intend it to be dispersed. So I am going to be creating a simple will. Maybe I'll do, and I want to be accountable, so it's in this video log. I want to get that done this week. And this is just a general one. There's a free will that you can get on relevantradio.com And I'm going to go in there and do that /will, and it takes you to a platform where you can start filling in details of your will. I haven't done it, but I'll let you know how it is. But I think that's really something, a couple of things to think about. Being healthy, living as long as we can, but if we happen to die, being prepared for that as much as we can. I actually have, am paying towards the cemetery for my sister and I. We've decided that we're going to be buried together, and we found a place where we want to be, and we're starting to pay towards that. She wants to be, I want to be cremated. I don't want to be, but it's cheaper. I don't want to be embalmed. That's so morbid. I can't imagine that happening. You're dead, and then they're going to put that embalming fluid in your body. I'd rather be cremated. It just doesn't sound right, even though it probably doesn't matter. You're dead. You don't know. You don't feel it. But anyway, that's another thing, to be aware of. I like to be prepared, and I've been procrastinating for many years. So this is the year to accomplish these things that are important, just in case. And so I don't know if I have anything else right now. This might be the end of the vlog, or it might not. But I did want to give you some good content, enough content to, let's see, how long have we been going? Almost 20 minutes. So that's pretty long enough. So I'm going to leave it like this for now. And if I don't see you until tomorrow, I hope you're having a great January 2nd. And love and hugs. And I'm here for you, to be your friend. And because I'm making friends on this platform. And I thank you for that. And I'll see you later. I'm back one more time. Should I use a microphone? I have one. Okay. I forgot. Oh, and I was going to look it up too. The Greg Braden that I talked about, how people used to live longer and die younger. The expectancy is under 100 because of hurt. I think I already went over that. The body gives out too young because of the because of living through so much loss. We're so attached to our families and our friends, and that's one thing that really takes a toll on us when our animals, parents, kids, relatives, friends, lovers, husbands, wives, it really hurts. We love contact. We are social. So that's something that we have to learn to deal with, loss, because as we get older, it happens more and more, doesn't it? Anyway, I just wanted to add that. I just got back from dinner with my friend Cindy. She's visiting from out of the country. She's living there for a couple of years with her daughter and son-in-law and 2 kids. So she comes back and visits periodically. I hope she comes back to live again. Anyway, it was so good to see her. I don't even know if she's going to see that, but if you do, Cindy, I love you. It was so nice to have our little visit tonight. I hope I get to see her again before she leaves. She's flying out of here next Wednesday. But she's a popular gal. She's got a lot of family and everything. Anyway, aside from that, so we had a nice dinner and a visit. I went to the gym, worked out, body pump, saw some people that I knew, so it was a fun class. Got a really good workout. It's really important, I think, to have a good workout, to walk at least. because as we get older, we lose our muscle mass if we do nothing. So, if you don't, maybe you might want to add it to your life. That's my advice. I'm finding myself feeling so much better for it. Okay, so that's it. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk about this. I think I want to do this. See, look at my nails. Oh, Jack! I have to fix that. Anyway, that's it for now. I don't want to overblow, but this is a really good accountability video log that I'm doing. I recommend it highly because I'm going to see about doing this, and maybe I'll talk about this tomorrow. It's a challenge. It's another challenge that I was supposed to do last year. So this year it's all about doing what we have been putting off. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. It is Irish Wilkes signing off. Ta-ta for now. Love and hugs.